For this problem, we're given a table of monthly repayments, and the first thing that you want to notice is the fact that the payments are per $1,000. I think we did a problem earlier in the year where the table showed us payments per 10,000. So that's an important piece of information to note before you start calculating. The first part of the problem says that Sarah takes out a personal loan for $24,000 to buy a car, and she negotiates a loan for 3 years. 3 years is 36 months at 6%, and so in the table we see that she'll be making payments of $33.09 each month for every $1,000 that she borrowed. Since she borrowed $24,000, that's $24,000, and for each one of those $1,000 she's going to be making a monthly payment of $33.09. That means her total monthly payment will be, and I want to make sure I use the dollar symbol here, $794.16. That's for part A. For part B, we want to find the total amount of payments that she makes. Well, she's going to be paying $794.16. That seems like a big monthly payment for a car. And that's going to be for 36 months. So the total amount that she ends up paying for her car is $28,589.76. Now let's look at part C. Another gal, Beryl, took out a loan of $10,000 for 18 months. And what's given to us is the total that she ends up paying. She ends up paying $10,837.80. And we want to find the interest rate that was charged on the loan. Well, if I can figure out the amount she paid per 1,000 from the chart, then I can just go back and look to see what interest rate corresponds with that. So I'm going to write myself a little equation, and I'm going to think about that problem that I just did. The total amount that was paid, that was the $10,837, but in our last problem was $28,000. How did we get that number? Well, we took the number of thousands, that was the 24, and in this problem we're going to have 10,000, and we multiplied that by the monthly payment, and then we multiplied that by the number of months. So the total, I could have just written that down to start with. The total of $10,837.80 was calculated by multiplying 10,000 by the monthly payment, I don't know what that is, times 18 months. But if I can just solve for the monthly payment by dividing 10,837.8 by 10 times 18, I can calculate that the monthly payment is equal to, just divide here, $60.21. Well, I can go back to my table and see if I can find $60.21. Oh, there it is. And so I can see that the interest rate calculated that was used to calculate the payment was 5.5%. That's all they want you to do in a problem like that. You do not have to use the compound interest formula and solve for rate.